Hello, welcome. This is Pete or Kenshin1913, and we are doing our Sunday night stream. I am here with the great Ghostyfilms.
Hello, everybody.
And yeah, tonight it's just me and Dan. I messaged Paul. I did not hear from him. I messaged Stouter. I did not hear from him. And we're going to be doing a little ESO tonight because that's what Dan's good at, I guess. And yeah, we're going to do some ESO. So,
Yay.
ESO. Shit. Okay, good. It's working. But yeah, we're going to play a little ESO.
I think Stout gets out of work at midnight.
Oh, he does? Oh, midnight. 11 his time, midnight our time. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because we live on the East Coast, and Stouter lives in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna invite to group. There we go. Oh, Dan is already in my group.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently you are.
Oh, let me leave this Stout group.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, so like me and Dan were talking a little politics before. The thing I don't understand about this whole tax hike thing, or this tax cut thing that they're gonna do, is like...
Alright, you can invite me now if you want.
Yeah, it's like, look at the people in Kansas, right? They tried the whole trickle, you know, and this is why I think it's important to talk about it a little bit, especially since we know the Stouter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Look at what they did to... look at what trickle-down economics did to fucking Kansas, man. It ruined their state. Like, so much so, Governor Brownback, that like so much so that like they couldn't afford to have kids go to school for 5 days a week. They had to like shut school down early. It was crazy. All right, and tons of their shit ended up getting defunded because they didn't have money to pay for any of the like necessities. Hey, there's a mammoth. Where are you, Dan? Are you around?
I just gotta sell some stuff and then I'll come to you.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, they you know, the thing about it is like they don't... trickle down economics does not work. They've tried it and it doesn't goddamn work. And it's like...
Yeah, they don't always start business. I've heard somebody was saying when rich people they have money, they don't when they get tax cuts, they don't open businesses, they put it into the stock market.
Yeah, they like why the stock market is doing so damn good is because, you know, the businesses, they're taking all that money that they're making via tax evasion and all this shit, and they're fucking taking it and they're putting it into their own stocks and raising their own dividends so that they make tons of money. I'm looking at this mammoth here. I want to attack it, but I'm not gonna... oh no, it's gonna attack me. Is it gonna attack me? Yes, it is. But yeah, and then there was this moment where the guy Gary, you know, because I've been in the weeds on this thing, Dan. I've been listening to a lot of like left-wing political stuff, and you know, the thing about it is that they had the guy Gary Cohen, who was one of Trump's financial advisors or something like that. I forget what one he is. But he pretty much like was in a thing. He was talking with the people. He's like, oh, we're gonna give you... talking with the CEOs of these companies, and he's talking with them. And he's like, how many of you guys are, when we get this tax thing, are gonna actually reinvest it and put it into the workers? And like 5 people raised their hand out of like 100 people, hundreds of people. So yeah, it's fucked up. Hey, Dan.
Hello.
So yeah, they will never put it in their thing. And a lot of times when rich people get their fucking taxes, they put it in a bank or something and save it. When regular folk like us get our taxes, we're like, oh, woo-wee, we got extra money. We could pay off that one bill we have or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. You know, I've been listening to a lot of things recently, and I think I'm getting a little closer to the type of well, I wouldn't call it ideology, but the type of system I think we should have. But we'll have to wait. Maybe one day it'll happen. But yeah, it's just hey, Private Sleepy, what's up? All right, Dan, let's go to What the hell should we do?
I think I'm done with most of the group bosses here. If there's one that you have on your map that you haven't done, we could do that.
A lot of Craglorn stuff from what I've known. But I think we've done all the Craglorn shit.
Well, we're probably gonna get our asses kicked in Craglorn.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something. Yep.
Are you completed? Have you done all the group bosses in the whole map?
For the most part, I believe so. Yeah. What if we just do a couple like solo delves or something?
Are there any in this country, or do you want to go to a different one?
I don't know. Let's see.
I think we did a bunch of the ones in the east last time.
Let's go to a different area and do them.
Okay.
Each March, it looks like I've done them.
So did you do the ones up in the north? Did you do where the fuck is it? Did you do the Chill Hollow way up in the snowy part?
Where is this in
up by the water in East March?
Let me look. What was it called again?
The Chill Hollow?
Dire Frost Keep.
Way up north by the city. To the east of the city.
Oh, no, does not look like it.
Okay, what about the Ice Hammer's Vault?
No, I don't think I've done that. It doesn't look like I've done that.
Okay, want to do that?
Yeah, alright, let's do that.
Did you do the Bastard's Tomb and the Stormcrag Crypt?
Nope. Oh.
Looks like there are a bunch of them here.
Yeah, just warp to them and I'll warp to you. Because I don't see where the hell you're looking at, but I trust you.
Okay.
So yeah, Private Sleepy, what's happening? This is actually the second stream I've done today. I streamed earlier in the day. I did a little bit of Dragon Quest Heroes. Yeah, I was getting a couple of people asking. Alright, I'm gonna warp to you. I was getting a couple of people asking me if I could try and stream at a different time rather than later in the evening when I usually stream for during the week. And I said, alright, I'll try something. The thing about it is I wanted to try and do it in the morning because I know a couple of people who got a hold of me say that they either work at night or whatever, they're not around at night and they'd like to see it in the morning. So I said, alright, I'll try and fucking I'll try to stream. Plus, you know, I was free earlier this morning, so I was like, yeah, what the hell, why not? Why not? But yeah, it was good times. I got a lot done. I should have only 1 or 2 more streams of Dragon Quest Heroes left. But yeah, Dan, what's happening with you? I heard you were at a roast battle, and
I was gonna go, but
it was canceled. I heard it was canceled.
Well, it wasn't canceled. They still had it, but the person that I was supposed to roast battle didn't show up. Like he didn't show up, so they replaced them with one of the better comedians in the area. It was like a headliner, and he's way above. And I only had 2 hours to prepare.
Hey, Abel, what's up?
Hello, Abel. And I only had 2 hours to prepare, and one of the hours I had to spend driving there. So it's just like I had 1 hour to prepare for one of the best comedians in the area.
Yeah.
And a bunch of stuff happened that made it not worth going.
Yeah,
so
I know. Yeah, we had our first snowstorm, our first snowfall. How much snow did you end up getting, Dan?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because for the amount that we got, it didn't really for the amount of time that we did, but that we had. What the hell is it? That it snowed. So like it started snowing in the morning, in the afternoon, like around, let's say 10 o'clock. Or no, I guess it was more in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock or whatever. And then it didn't stop snowing till like really late in the evening. And we only got maybe like 4 inches or so. It wasn't even that much. They made it out to be like it was going to be this crazy ass snowstorm. And then in the morning, they're like, oh, it's going to be really icy. It was not icy at all. The whole fucking All the main roads were fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a bunch of bullshit, Dan. Bunch of bullshit. But yeah, I heard you got a new mixer machine, huh? So you're gonna be making margaritas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
making
Abel.
all kinds of frozen daiquiris and.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be wasting away, right, on Margaritaville or whatever. How's that one go?
I think it's wasting away. Just experiencing muscular atrophy at Margaritaville.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately tonight, Abel, it's just me and Dan. I tried to get a hold of Paul. Sometimes I can get a hold of him on Skype. Sometimes I can't. And then I did message Stouter, but I think he gets out of work at 11. 11 his time, which would be 12 our time, and that's pretty much when I go to bed. And unfortunately, I have work tomorrow. Although next week, maybe I'll actually stay up a little later, because unless I'm really beat. That's the only thing I can think of. If I'm really tired, then I'm going to bed. But next week, I have off. The week not next week, but the week after. So, yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I won't have to damn work, Dan.
Huh?
I got some vacation time coming up.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
Are you around Christmas or what?
Oh, I am gonna be off for Christmas. Nice. I have the day after Christmas off. I have the week before Christmas off. Private Sleepy is wondering, Dan, what kind of girl drinks could you recommend him to start drinking? How about you give us like what kind of, I don't know, like what's your flavor profile maybe?
My flavor profile?
I don't know, because he's asking like what type of girl drinks, like, but you know, if someone's like, dude, I don't like pineapple, then I'll be like, yeah, then you can't drink, you know, whatever.
Well, first of all, I don't really believe in the term girl drinks, because I like, I mean, what's girly about them? Sugar? Like sweetness?
No, Dan, what's girly about them is the little, you know, the umbrellas, the,
Oh, you don't have to drink it. You don't have to use an umbrella.
Yeah, he said he's always wanted to try a girl drink since he saw your video. Well then, yeah, I don't know. What would be like a gateway drink to start off on, Dan?
I would say margaritas, probably.
Yeah. Now, what does a margarita consist of, since I don't really drink either? That's vodka, or is that tequila?
It's got tequila in it.
Yeah.
I think it's got triple sec.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually I don't usually drink them unless I have them in a restaurant, so I don't always know, or unless my Aunt Jeannie sometimes makes them.
Yeah, then you gotta have them. When you have an Aunt Jeannie, and she whips you up a margarita, there's no way you can deny that. You gotta be like, all right, Aunt Jeannie, we're having a drink.
But anything that she makes is not a girl drink; it's a woman drink.
Yeah.
Because my aunt, she competed in Iron Woman competitions where she'd run like a marathon and then swim across like a lake and then ride bikes. Yeah, she was a competitor, and she was like this swim champion for like butterfly and stuff like that. And
look at her living the life.
Yeah, she was like a super athlete.
Yeah, man, good for her.
But yeah, I would go with a margarita. My other aunts always make cosmopolitans, and I always like drinking those with my aunts.
Yeah. Now, what's included? What's a cosmopolitan?
Well, I think a regular cosmopolitan that a bartender would make would have would have 1 part vodka, 1 part cranberry juice, and 1 part triple sec, and then lime. But my family makes it with lemon instead of lime, and I kind of like that.
Yeah. What about a daiquiri? Would you consider a daiquiri? Is that like too creamy? No,
daiquiri is kind of like a fruity drink.
Yeah, it's more fruity than like a margarita or a.
Yeah, I rarely drink daiquiris. I've had them in the past, but I don't really know what's in them. Yeah, it's a rare occasion when I've had a daiquiri.
Yeah, now, and what was the one with the mango? I don't know.
Oh, I drink, if I go to Baja's on Post Road, I'll get a mango margarita.
Yeah, okay, so you got a margarita with different fruits in them.
Yeah.
Vic, what was the one that you had? You remember that fruity drink that you had? Mojito? What was the one we had down at the food truck? Remember what the name of that one was?
Oh, I've had mojitos before, I think. It's got like a mint leaf
it might have
in
been.
it.
It might have been a mojito. It was.
I think it was a mojito.
Yeah. Mojitos. Those are is from my sister. So is it mango juice or mango slice, Dan?
Mango juice.
It's mango juice.
Yeah. I like that place Baja's because, I mean, even though it's right next to Town Fair Tire and it smells kind of like tires, the food is actually really good. It's like one of the most authentic.
Oh, you're talking
Mexican...
about an orange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the more authentic Mexican places that I've been to in the area.
Yeah, what do you think about what's it called? What do you think about the food truck stuff? They got some good Mexican.
Yeah, I only went there that one time with you guys, but
yeah, it was good.
It seemed like a lot of the stuff was a lot of the trucks were selling the same stuff, but it seemed like it was pretty good.
Yeah, I would admit that they were selling very similar things, but the way that they do them, each person does them, that's where it starts to get, like, different. Like, okay, so you get, like, a taco, right? You're going to order a taco or whatever. Even though one taco from one truck might be a different thing than a taco from another truck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that Jim Gaffigan joke where it's like, oh, what is this, tortilla, meat, cheese, and vegetable kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the way that they do their tortillas, meat, cheese, and vegetables is different than other people.
Right.
Like their corn, the Mexican corn. Oh, by the way, Abel, you live in California, right? You're not. Are you? I hope you're not having to deal with any of the wildfires that are going on. Are you? Hope you're all right. I forgot to ask you this morning. But yeah, so yeah, you know, there's that one thing where they do the corn, which is really good. What the hell is this? Sword?
Oh, is somebody still alive?
Oh, I don't know. Just a curse, I guess. But yeah, they have this corn where they do it in mayonnaise and then they dip it in like this delicious cheese. And then it's friggin' delicious. Really good. Very good. Oh, close, but not enough to be affected well. Stay safe, my friend. Stay safe. I know I was talking with James and he said that I guess he's on the opposite side of San Diego or whatever, so he doesn't have to worry about it too much, I guess, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
And unfortunately, the reason why James can't be on lately is because some stuff happened where, you know, he was looking to go somewhere, I think like a different building or something. And what happened is that fell through, so he couldn't move, and then he had to save some cash, so he's like, yo, I gotta lower the data on my phone, so, cause he used to talk to us via the phone or whatever, on Skype, and now he can't, unfortunately, for the time being. Yeah, that guy kicked my butt. So yeah, there's a drink, I think it's a Puerto Rican drink.
Did you get the Sky Shard?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we must have done this then.
Yeah. There's like this Puerto Rican drink called arancata.
Arancata?
Yeah, or something like that, where it's like
caipirinha.
Oh no, is that what you? That's the one Vic drinks. Or it's made out of rice milk. Like a rice milk type thing.
That's strange.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty good. And like you use cinnamon sticks. No, there's another one that they make. God damn it, I don't remember what the name of the drink is. Where it's made out of like. I forget what the fuck it's made out of. But it's like a Christmassy. It's like the Puerto Rican version of eggnog.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of curious about that.
I forget what the hell it's called. Private Sleepy says, remember the ones that like the Flaming King likes to drink? The Flamingo King. Who's the Flamingo King?
I don't know.
Do you know who the Flamingo King is, Dan?
Nope.
Well, he likes to drink them, so if you can figure out what kind of drink that is. What about the one, do you remember, let me ask you this, Dan, do you remember anything about Wayne's World?
It's been a long time since I've seen Wayne's
Well,
World.
there was a thing, where are you?
I'm upstairs.
Oh, okay, there, I see you. But there was a thing in that movie, we forgot, man, it has been so long, like, some of the references that we make are like so long ago that it's tough to remember. But no, in Wayne's World they had like this giant drink. It was like blue. It was like a big blue fucking drink with like multiple straws and all kinds of stuff.
Electric lemonade?
I don't know.
I think I used to drink those at TGI Fridays, electric lemonades.
Electric lemonade.
Yeah. I miss some of those old wacky drinks. Like, I don't really... Normally I just drink... Like, now I usually drink beer, wine, or whiskey. But, I kind of miss, like... When I was in my 20s, and, like, me and my dad and my brother's wife would just go out to dinner. And sometimes we'd just order weird drinks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the rival of Catman. Yes, okay. I'm starting to remember some of this stuff. Yes.
Oh, that's who he was. Oh.
Yeah, you remember the revive? Yeah, he was a supervillain that fought Steven Stalker, or was the rival of Catman. Okay.
I remember we were talking about Catman when we were playing Doom 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some of our best stuff. Like, you know. One of these days, I'll have to go back and like listen to it, and then just write down all the shit that we talked about, just so that I could be like, okay, yeah, all right, I remember this.
Well, we're like all that stuff. We were just making it up off the top of our head, and so I don't always remember what we were talking about because we were just being goofy.
Yeah,
making stuff up.
That is correct, my friend. So what's the other one? What's the other delve?
The Stormcrag Crypt to our west, is that white on your screen?
I don't know. I'll just follow you. He used to drink cocktails with fruits. Yeah, then that's probably. I mean, you could drink. I think a sangria has some fruit shit in it. If you want to do that. Oh, why'd you kill that deer, like, Dan?
I don't know.
You bastard. What? Yeah, but sangria is wine with fruit in it, and you like let the red wine sit there for a while with the fruit in it and like absorb some of the flavor and shit. It's good stuff. Well, yeah, Dan, you should check out. You should really check out some of the that eggnog. You like eggnog?
I like eggnog.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of drinks. One of my dad's cousins would make eggnog and put bourbon in it. I thought that was a pretty good idea. I like that.
Yeah, well, eggnog, you're supposed to put liquor in it. It's not, like, liquored up, is it? Isn't it just, like... Well, I never drank eggnog.
You can drink it without liquor. I don't know. Maybe most people put liquor in it, but
yeah,
it's not a requirement.
Yeah.
I used to drink eggnog when I was a kid with no liquor in it.
Yeah.
Have you done this place?
I don't know. Let me look. Yeah, it's showing it's white, so we must have done it.
Okay.
Let's see.
What about this place to the west, the old sword cave?
The Bastard's Tomb.
Old Swords Cave.
To the west?
Yeah, we just came from the Bastard's Tomb. On the west is Old Swords Cave, and there's a Icewind Peak Dolmen. Let's go up north, because I feel like we didn't. I feel like we did this eastern part.
I don't see what you're looking at, but I'll follow you.
Well, let's just check out this dolmen really quick.
All right, where is it?
If I
lost you. Oh, I see what it is. But yeah, hello? Hello? I think I lost.
Oh,
you're here. Yeah, I just heard some weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skype just all of a sudden was like, hey, let's update ourselves. I'm like, why are you doing this, Skype? Why would you do this to me? I don't want you to change.
Yeah.
You must stay the same.
But I used to, like, speaking of milky drinks like eggnog, I used to drink White Russians all the time.
Yeah, that was when you were... Excuse me, that's when we used to call you the dude and shit.
Yeah.
And we're like, the Dan abides.
But I haven't really had one in a while because, like, after a while they just started giving me a stomachache.
Yeah, but and then you stopped abiding. It was bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, and it was bullshit, Dan.
Yeah, sorry, Pete.
Yeah, I know, because you wouldn't abide anymore, and it's like, dude, why won't you abide?
I'll try to abide just a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, you were all about not abiding. Yeah. But there was a period in time where Dan abided all the time, man. It was good stuff.
There wasn't a day that went by that I didn't abide.
Yeah, I know. Why is this guy still bothering us? Molag Ball. His name should be Molag Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it? Because he's... I don't know.
Molag Balls 03.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Stop biting off of James's style, Molag Balls 03. Or Steve's style.
Yeah. Molag Balls 03.
Did you do this old Swords Cave
I don't know.
thing to the west?
I'll have to check when we get a little closer. Well, let me stop just for a second to see. Old Swords Cave. No, I did not do this one.
Okay.
Goody. But yeah. Good times. Oh, I was going to tell a story. Oh, right, yes, okay. So, back when I used to work at Coca-Cola, I worked with a buddy of mine. His name was Joe, right? And he came up with this idea, which I'm sure wasn't originally which is not an original idea in the essence of like, just ideas in general, right? So his idea was to make kegnog. So he would take...
Eggnog?
Yeah, so it would be eggnog, but he would put it in a keg.
Huh.
And originally I thought the idea was genius, alright? And I'm like, dude, Joe, we should fucking do this. And I'm like, how can we do kegnog? And he'd be telling about like... Because apparently they got all these different... What the fuck? I don't care about this book. Go away. Apparently he would tell us, apparently they have all different types. It's not just, you know, regular plain eggnog. Apparently there's all different kinds. But, like, this was before, like, you know, we had the internet at our fingertips. These were, like, this was almost 10 years ago now, maybe even longer. But, we were talking about doing, like, eggnog, but I guess the consistency of eggnog, you can't, like, put it in a keg. Because I'm not exactly sure how, like, it works. But he's like, dude, we could add all these different flavors and shit.
What if it was just a keg can, like Heineken?
Yeah, honestly, that was around the same time that shit was going on. So I was like, dude, what about if we do like that? And he's like, maybe, I don't know. Because I was like, dude, no one drinks eggnog that much. You know what I mean? Like, they only drink it in this you know, in this period of time, you know. It probably you drink eggnog up until what? Like, you start right after Thanksgiving. Oh, Dan, I'll come over and heal you. You probably start like after Thanksgiving, and then it ends like a little bit after New Year's. So you really only have a couple month period of time where you can make your money selling eggnog. But then again, if you could, would you drink it like all winter long? I don't know. I don't drink eggnog.
I think it's supposed to be very fattening. Like that's why people only drink it for around the holidays.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
it's
sure
called...
there's like a holiday reason.
Okay, I remember the name of the Puerto Rican eggnog is called like coquito or something like that.
Hmm.
I just remember that. I don't know. Random thoughts come in my brain. And anyways, it's pretty good from what Rob tells me back when he used to drink it. Unfortunately, he can't drink it anymore, but...
Does he know how to make it still?
Gisela used to make it. So yeah, he wanted to make kegnog, and I told him I would help him make it because it's a terrific idea. But we never got. Usually we were just like the guys in the warehouse, being like, "Oh yeah, this is cool. We should do this," and then we never ended up doing it. Like you could probably go through like all the great ideas done in a warehouse, you know. Or done just like when you're hanging out with it, cause the thing about it was Joe was my friend. Like if I ever could give any advice to anybody, like I would say work with your friends if possible. At least try to have one job in your work relationship or in your work life that you had where you had friends. Like the friends that you had, you literally worked with when you went to work. You know what I mean? Like, I was lucky enough to have 2 jobs where I was working with my friends. So, like, the Coca-Cola job I worked with my buddy Joe. And then when I worked at A&E, I worked with my buddy Chris. And let me tell you, those were some of the funnest times I had working with those guys. Even at the 2 totally different jobs. It was a lot of fun.
I feel like
What did you say, Dan? I'm sorry, that cut out.
But like I remember just like working with Rob in the stock room at Barnes and Noble. Was the best times that I had at a job.
Yeah, I know.
We would just be there were just some days where we would just be laughing so hard that like we would just stop working and we would be laughing so like just uncontrollably, being able to breathe. Just him and fucking Steve Seslick, just who was completely insane, by the way. For those people who don't know who Steve Seslick is.
Yeah. But yeah, man, he was awesome. I only knew Steve a little bit, and the little bit that I knew, he was pretty out there. But yeah, man, like...
He was. I mean, there were some Steve moments that were pretty timeless. He knew how to... Huh? Well, I was going to say, he could be kind of an asshole at times.
Yeah.
Like, I remember there was this time when he like, Dave Parmalee was in the stock room just working, and then Steve Seslick just went over and just started kicking him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the he's kicking Dave Parmalee? And it was like, there's no way he's going to do that to me.
And then he did that to you?
No, well, he had just gotten into, like, this scooter accident where he crashed his scooter.
Right, yeah.
And he had, like, stitches on his side.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so one day he came up to me, and he just started, I was working there, packing books into a box, and he just came up and started karate chopping my shoulder over and over again. And I had this what it was called a PDT, like a personal data transmitter, and he just starts karate chopping my shoulder, and I'm just like, okay. So I just took the PDT, and after he was like karate chopping my shoulder for a couple of seconds and didn't stop, I just took the PDT and I swung it around and just nailed him right in the side where his stitches were.
God damn.
And he was like, and he was like, I should have you fired for that.
Yeah, you're
but there was
ruthless.
nothing he could do because he came up. What?
I said you're ruthless.
What?
You're ruthless.
Well, he was karate chopping me.
Oh, come on, Dan. Was it like
stick up for myself?
Yeah, well, you know, you've had a past of like abusing other employees. Like
have? What
yeah,
do you mean?
like at Coke. I mean, at Coke. At ShopRite, when you used to work there, you used to like abuse the shit out of everybody.
I didn't abuse them. They were just they were just people that would just fuck with me, and I was like, all right, well, I can't let that continue. And so
well, maybe he was
maybe
maybe you misremembered it, and he was karate chopping you in self-defense.
I had my back turned to him.
Yeah, sure, Dan. That's how you remember it. But maybe you were like screaming at him for who knows what.
Oh no, he was
Yeah, but he was a he was an
sure.
interesting guy. That Steve. That Steve guy.
Interesting. He was hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah,
he always used to like sexually harass me. Like oh Dad, look at those cakes. And he just like talk about my butt like all the time. And refer to them as bum cakes. Like, but he would do it with the accent of a southern, like just a southern belle.
Yeah. Dan, we're losing you a little bit, Dan. Dan. Hello.
Well, hello.
Dan, we lost you for a bit. He was calling you. The last thing I remember hearing you say was he was calling you bum cakes or Earth to Dan.
He would just like sexually harass me in the voice of a southern woman.
Yeah, Southern Belle.
Like, yeah, and he would just talk about my bum cakes.
Yeah.
Basically, Rob and Steve says like are probably the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Like, I know a lot of comedians, and they were just some of the funniest people, even still.
Yeah.
But you know, some of that stuff that they did in the moment is not going to be. It wouldn't translate to a stage necessarily.
Right. But yeah, so you know that was one thing that I could advise people to do if they ever worked or if they ever got a job. Try to get a job, at least one job where, and it doesn't have to be a long time, like less than a year. Like have a job where you're with your friends. Because let me tell you, that is like the ideal thing. It's friggin' amazing.
Yeah. Even the job I had after Barnes & Noble at Guitar Center, like I tried to bring Rob's attitude and spirit to my new job.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
And it kind of worked, but it didn't work like 100%. But it made the place better. Like I would try to be the Rob of Guitar Center.
Yeah, the thing about being like in a retail job, you kind of can't give a shit. Like, you have to be, like, a decent worker, but, like, personality-wise, if you can get away with, like, not giving one fuck about the whole place, you probably do pretty good for yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that was, like, Rob's whole deal. It's like, he didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Why are you... Yeah. He didn't give a shit. Yeah, he gave.
Did you find the Sky Shard in here yet?
I don't know.
I think we got the boss, but.
Well, maybe the Sky Shard's over here. I don't know. But yeah, he gave less than a shit. Yeah, he was a good dude. Ceslic was an interesting guy. The things that we did because he really wanted to be in a scooter club, like a motorized Vespa club.
Yeah.
And my other buddy Chris and Rob would always bust his balls about like being in a scooter club. So one day they ended up making, because he was in the Elm City Scooter Club. So one day they ended up making their own scooter club. Oh, these guys are. He ended up making his. Why is this? There we go. They made their own scooter club. They call it the Silver City Scooters, scooters or some shit like that. And so what we ended up doing was, they ended up making flyers at the store, and then we went around his house, because they knew where he lived, and they were like, let's go hang up some flyers for this Silver City Slicker Club or whatever the hell it was called.
I remember being not as much of a part as you guys were, but I remember one time I found a picture of a guy on a scooter.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Was like leaning on.
Oh no, that wasn't my dad. No.
No, I found a picture on the internet of a guy leaning up against the scooter, and I photoshopped my face onto his body.
Yeah.
And I wrote a caption that said, "Dan's scooter breaks down on the way to Eli Cannon's," because that's where Rob's fake scooter club used to hang out.
Yeah.
And I remember Steve came and he was like, I have a feeling that's Photoshop, but I can't really be
prove
sure.
it. Yeah. Yeah, and then there was, after that, we had my dad take a picture. Like, he had this old leather jacket that he had. Excuse me. And we had him take a picture, like, with his hair all spiked up, and he had, like, these big aviator glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this thing, and he was the president of the scooter club. They made him the president of the scooter club. It was great, man. It was a good time. My dad was a good sport for doing the whole thing. It was, guys... We should start a motorcycle club. Yeah, and then I'll die. Yeah, there's a saying about motorcycles. Not that motorcycles are bad, right? I'll never tell no. I will never be like, yo, you shouldn't be riding a motorcycle. To each his own, you know. But there's like a saying where there's only two types of people that ride motorcycles: guys who get in accidents, or guys who've been in an accident or something, and guys who are gonna get in an accident. Yeah. Oh yeah, Abel. I thank you for the 100 bits. But yeah, hopefully I did not mess around with Nightbot after that first stream, but I will mess around with it sometime during the week. But yeah, motorcycle club not happening. Sorry, Private Sleepy. I'll make a bakery club. I will start a baker's club before I friggin' before I do a. You know what, Dan? There's a way shrine to the south over here I've never been to. It's called Mistwatch. Do you know how to get over there?
I think you have to go on a mission to get to it, because you have to go on a quest to get through the mountains. But I'm currently I'm not on good terms with the law in this game, so I can't. Because there are guards on the entrance to the cave. Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to get by them.
Yeah. All right. Well, fuck it. But yeah. You know, I'll start like a crocheting club. I don't know. I'll definitely do something like not like life-threatening kind of club.
Yeah. You know, crochet clubs can be quite badass.
Yeah, I know. Macrame club. I'll do that all day.
Yeah. Arts and crafts club. Like
yeah, oh yeah, dude. If someone wanted me to start a perler beading club, I would. I'd be like, yeah, I'll teach you how to perler bead.
Yeah, I'll show you. You get mixed up with the right arts and crafts club. Like, people will cross the street when you walk by.
Yeah, I don't know if people know this, but I got a tattoo on my arm that says perler for life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these nice perler beads things.
Yep.
Perler for life. And then I got I want to do some safe clubs. I used to be in a video game club. I mean, technically, I still sort of am, but yeah, Dan cannot escape the long arm of the law. That's right. But yeah, I used to be in a video game. I forget what button I need to press to get the horsey. No. Is it this one? No. Nope.
Is it H?
Is it H? No, it used to be a button. I'll just hit it. Here we go. But anyways, yeah, I used to be wrong button. I used to be part of a video game club that was pretty cool. We tried to get together. All right, Dan, where we go?
We're going north.
We tried to get together and do live streams of video games and get people to come out and play video games with us, and that worked for a time. Unfortunately, oh, go ahead.
I saw Marlon the other day at Guitar Center.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's always looking for like audio shit and stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the leader of the group just didn't want to get over, like, we wanted to expand a little bit in the essence of playing different games, but he apparently just wanted to keep playing fighting games. So as we were looking, because we were doing pretty good, we were getting a decent amount of people coming out. There were a multitude of problems. I mean, having your gaming stuff happen in a vape shop, when most of the gamers that come down don't even vape, it's kind of something. But I mean, I guess they got some business, but I don't know where the hell you went, Dan. I lost you.
Right around here on the other side of this rock.
Oh, I see you. But, what is it? The other thing is he always wanted to do fighting games, and it's like, we were looking to expand a little bit and do some different things. Like, actually spend money to get, like, a streaming rig, like, just a computer that, like, solely you can stream from and all that. And, the problem was
Marlon the leader of that group?
Yeah, him and a couple other people. Like, I came in, like, I'm like second generation, I guess. Second or third generation, OTG game.
Did you do this, place, Pete?
I don't know. I don't even know where you got
I'm
invisible.
right by the door. I'm phased out, but did you, if you look at the map, did you do this, thing? This cave?
No. I don't think I did.
Alright, I'm over here. I'm going inside.
Alright.
But, Pete, he was telling me about how he was getting equipment for his podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a podcast, I think, next week or something.
Does he have the right equipment to do it?
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of good equipment.
Nice.
To do podcasting. But the thing about it is like, I'm trying not to name names here, but it's just they didn't want to expand. I mean, we were getting people, and even the one night where we had like the Smash Brothers tournament, we had people come. We had a lot of people come, and we wanted to do other things than fighting games, and like some of the people who were willing to pay for certain aspects of the gaming thing just didn't want to pay for it because they're like, yeah, if we're just going to continue to play fighting games, because a good section of everybody was like, yeah, man, we want to play other games besides fighting games. How do you expect to like grow if you don't have people coming for fighting, that don't like fighting games or whatever? So then there was one. It just kind of broke. It just kind of what is it? Just kind of I don't know how to explain it, but it just kind of fizzled out pretty much. Like there was a lot of like everybody was all gung ho to do stuff, but then, talking to some of the people behind the scenes, they were like, yeah, I don't want to do it because it didn't want to like expand in the essence of like, you're not gonna get like let's say you were gonna come and do a game night, or you were gonna come down and do a game night, you weren't gonna come down because you don't play fighting games. Like, maybe one night if they were doing a thing where it's like, all right, we're going to do like like when we used to do them at the bakery, we used to have the game nights at the bakery, we'd get like we would get a whole different section of people because we'd have people just come down and play Jackbox games together. So
I like Jackbox.
Yeah, so you would be more than likely, you would be more inclined to come down to a game night to play like with Jackbox stuff. Yeah, just to end up working, unfortunately. I mean, the only true gamers thing is still around, but I don't really do anything for it anymore. I kind of when it first started up again, like when it first started up, and the guys who were like looking to do it again, they were asking me, and I was like, I don't even know what they want me to do. But then as it went along, I was like, I didn't know what they wanted me to do, in the essence of like, I don't know why I was invited in the group. Like, I don't really have any how do I explain this? Like experience in doing any of that shit, although I did learn. But like the thing about it is like from day one I was like talking about, we're gonna do more than just fighters, right? We're gonna do, and every meeting I would say we need to expand. And we need to have something where we get other people to come down and play different games and stuff. You know what I mean? Because then you can get a whole group of people. And I honestly went along with what?
Hold up a second.
Yeah. I honestly went along with the vaping idea where it's like, oh yeah, have it at a vape shop. But in the end, looking back on it, it probably wasn't the best thing to do, just because it's like, it's a vape shop. I mean, it's better than doing it at a bar, where, like, at a bar, you're gonna be, you're gonna need to be 18 or 21 to get in. Like, at the vape shop, anybody can get in, but, unfortunately, I don't know, it just, I don't know, it just didn't work out. I said my piece about it like last year, and I really don't want. I'm surprised I brought it up again, but yeah. So gaming group would be cool to do again. I'd love to start one, but I don't even know how to even get it going. And I'm not an organizing type guy. What are you looking for, Dan?
On the map, there's like a hallway that goes past this wall here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it.
I wonder how you. What's that all about?
Oh, I don't know. Could be fucked up.
A way you can get in there?
No. Probably just full of shit, Dan. Yeah, I saw that too, but
there must be a secret door around here.
Yeah, maybe there's something later on when we go through here more. That's the only thing I could think of. But yeah, the game group was fun while it lasted. I thought it had a lot of potential. Because like one of the things we were looking to do would be like, yeah, let's try and do something. Because some of the people who are in the group don't have like, they don't live in Connecticut anymore. So it's like, let's try to get something where we can get people to go on and go online and do it too. And that just never ended up happening. Which is, again, unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? Right, Dan, when you see squandered potential, it's kind of like, oh man, that's a shame.
Could you start your own gaming group? Like, is that something that you could or would be interested in doing?
I would consider doing it, but honestly, I don't have the people like our gaming group did. Like, we're like over 1,000 people strong, and honestly, I don't think I have the organizational skills to like organize where can we set it up? Where can I set it up? Where can I like all the hardware that I would need to get it going, all the stuff like that. It'd be a pain in the butt. Like Marlon pretty much had that all down because he used to do it before, but to try and do it again would be, or by myself, I would need like a lot of equipment, and I don't know. I was talking about maybe trying to do something like that in next year, like in 2018, but I don't know, because honestly, again, I don't know the people. I don't really have any connections. That's one problem. I mean, I guess I could try and siphon off from the OTG group, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would seem kind of dishonest or underhanded.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Divide them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I'm still, again, I'm still technically a part of that group, but I don't have any like, I don't really do anything for them other than like every once in a while I'll post something up. And the funny thing about that is it's all started off as like a Facebook group page, and it eventually turned into a website, but I don't even know if the website's up anymore because the guy who ran it, he like bought it, and then our group like folded, or at least the streaming group like folded or whatever. So I don't know. That's what you get for trying to get a bunch of people together or whatever. Now I gotta go talk to somebody else, Dan. Are they even in here?
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't care, honestly. So what else is happening, Dan? Anything? Yeah, that's kind of like the thing where you were doing with like the comedy thing, right? It kind of reminds me of that when you get like a group of people together and stuff, and it starts getting a little wacky. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? I don't understand what gets wacky.
I don't know, like you get like a group of people involved. It starts off as a good thing. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna promote the comedian or whatever, and then it turns into like a shit show. You know what I mean? No, you remember you were telling me about like the comedy bot you had, and then you were doing a poll, and you can send them like whoever gets like whatever, I don't know, the poll, whoever wins the poll gets like a free thing, a free plugin by the comedy bot, and you remember people were going crazy over that. Oh, yeah.
Well,
you know,
well, there's just a little weirdness in terms of people who won previously winning again, like how to deal with that.
Yeah.
And so there was.
How you do that?
That got kind of weird, but other than that, I mean, I'm still doing the comedy bot. I'm not giving up on it.
No, I'm talking about like you were doing like someone put in like Louis C.K. did nothing wrong or some shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, people try to, I don't know.
Yeah.
They try to be smart asses and.
Yeah. What do you think of that? What do you think of I'm rushing through the Cthulhu game. Cthulhu? I'm not rushing through it. I don't think I'm rushing through it. Do you think I should slow down on the text? I can do that for sure. I don't know. Sometimes I guess I read faster than other people, so I just kind of click when I think I'm done with it. But maybe if I need to like lower the, just give it a couple seconds after I'm done reading it, I can do that. I can easily do that. Is that what you're talking about, Private Sleepy? Alright. Yeah, but that Cthulhu game's pretty fun. I want to thank whoever gave it to me. Silent Warrior or something like that gave that to me. I think that's what his name was. Yeah, Abel, I'm going to be playing your game eventually, too. Well, I'll slow down. I can slow down. I can slow down the text of it. For sure. Yeah, the thing about the battle system is, my problem is I like holding down the button, and so it's gonna speed through it, which is speed through the battle, so you can't even tell like what the hell's going on. But you know what? I think I recorded up to episode 6. I think I did. And if I did, I think it's after episode 6, I will try and slow down the battle so you can actually see what the hell's going on when shit's going down. I will do that. I will make that a promise. Did you know that there's a song from Metallica called "The Call of Cthulhu"? I did not know that. Or Cthulhu, whatever. Cthulhu, yeah.
Cthulhu.
Is he like your homeboy, Dan?
No, but I did read that short story. Actually, I listened to it on audiobook. Yeah, sometimes I would, when I couldn't sleep at night, I would listen to that on YouTube.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I wouldn't listen to that at night. You know what I do when I can't fall asleep? I turn on that noise.
Bob Ross?
No. I like Bob Ross. I'm enthralled by Bob Ross. I like watch him all the time. No, what I usually do is I will turn on, like, I got this thing upstairs. It's like the noise machine. I usually turn that on.
And does it work?
Yeah, oh yeah. I fall asleep in like 5-10 minutes. Either that or I'll count to like 10 and just imagine I'll count to 10 and I'll just imagine that I'm playing or that I'm what the hell is it? That they're like sheep jumping over like a fence, and then I'll fall asleep that way. Yeah, that usually works. Yeah, Bob Ross is 100% relaxing to watch. I honestly don't like fault people for falling asleep to it, because he has like, just like the soothing voice and shit.
I tried to use Bob Ross as a thing to fall asleep, but I kind of got curious about techniques, because I used to paint all the time and I still do graphic design, and I feel like you can learn stuff about graphic design even by watching the old style of painting. And I just kept, I want to see how he's making that mountain. And I couldn't fall asleep because I kept looking at how he was doing things.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just watch what he's doing, and I'm like, this is amazing. I can't believe this is what's going on right now. I can't, like, my mind, I'm like, wow. Alright, Dan, there's a couple, there's a delve in Stone Falls. Let's do that one.
Okay.
Shergoroth's tongue. But yeah, Bob,
Sheogorath?
yeah, however you say that. Bob Ross is pretty cool. He's a cool guy.
You know what I sometimes listen to fall asleep? Is recordings that the astronauts make when they're in space.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all like, can you check flange A connector, watts of B?
Yeah, that would work. That would work, man.
Because they have all this technical stuff, and it's the most mellow sounding.
Yeah, all the jargon.
Yeah. Where are you, Pete?
I don't know. Shadow Rift or something? Shadow...
What part of the map is it?
Shergoroth's tongue delve? I'll wait for you. I'm right here. I'm in
Stone Falls?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, I took a lot... do people even use those painting materials today, like the palette? I think they do. I know.
Yeah, they do.
I know on BobRoss.com he still sells like, he still sells like the all the paints and shit. Yeah, people do like to digitally draw.
Somewhere around.
Yeah, people do like to digitally draw things nowadays. Yeah, I've been trying to get a little bit more and more familiar with GIMP. Because, like, I don't know, just some stuff that you can do on there, it's kind of interesting, but I'm not really, like, I'm not really a, what the hell you call it, oh, yeah, no, I don't really have, like, a lot of artiste, you know, shit, so, unfortunately, I'm not very good at it, but I love watching people create things, you know what I mean? That's one of my favorite things about, like, making perler bead artwork. And just in videos and stuff in general, I like making things. Like, I like thinking about how to make things. I like working with my hands for the most part. You know, but I know that I will never be able to, like, do what, you know, like Bob Ross or whatever does. You know what I mean?
You could, Pete.
I would love to.
Depends on how much time you wanted to devote to it.
Yeah, I know. I would have to quit my job, and then I'd be like, I'll fucking figure this shit out. That's what I'll do.
Maybe when you're an old man, you retire, you can.
I know, isn't it fun? What kind of weird music are we listening to right now?
Pete?
Dan, I hear you.
I can't hear.
Dan, can you hear me?
You're starting to.
I'm starting to break up, huh? Is this Skype's new shit that they're doing? Hello?
I don't know, but I feel like Skype just gets worse and worse all the time.
Yeah, let's go this way first, Dan. Oh, no, I don't even think we can go this way. We have to go around. Okay, yeah, Skype is getting worse and worse. Look, I'm willing to go back to Discord. Especially now that Paul doesn't show up as much for some reason. I'm not sure why. You know, I'm willing to use Discord again. The only thing about Discord, I don't know. I just hate the fact that you gotta, like, invite someone in the call or whatever. It could be my internet connection. You're true. That's true. My internet's not as decent, I think. It's decent. Yeah, I mean, Dan draws digitally.
Yeah. Most of the artwork I do is with the mouse.
Yeah.
But now I've been doing a little bit more with Blender, 3D sculpting and stuff.
Yeah, there's
but
a
I
whole...
actually need...
Oh, go ahead.
Now that I'm done with... Well, now that I'm not doing this roast battle, hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to just finish my Blender city.
Yeah.
And then I can just start cranking out some cartoons, but I still have a couple of more things I need to do.
Yeah, there's this guy's kicking ass, man. Yeah, so Dan, how's your computer? It's not blowing up.
No,
Yeah, we've been playing ESO for like an hour now, and nothing's happened to it, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, the dust must have been what it was.
Yeah, I guess it must have been kind of dusty,
Mm-hmm.
which is understandable, to be honest. I was dusting out my computer the other day.
And then what happened?
Nothing. I guess I could have just said it's something blew up, but I was just thinking like, I know you said you cleaned your computer or whatever. But yeah, good stuff. Let's see here. Everybody's dead. Not this guy. Did you clean the heatsink? He's asking. Private Sleepy's asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had some alcohol and I like wiped the residue off.
As he instructed you, yes. I believe he did. He cleaned off the heatsink and then he, I guess, what, you put the gel back on there, whatever the hell it's called, thermal paste?
Yep.
And then what did you do? You cleaned out everything? Like you vacuumed it or whatever?
I didn't use one of those aerosol can things that everybody uses. I actually took a Q-tip and I just stuck it in there and cleaned out all the different bars of the grill.
And that worked?
Yeah, it seemed like it worked pretty well.
Yeah, that's good.
Probably would have been easier if I just, you know...
Done that right the first time?
Go?
Done that right the first time?
Yeah.
As you listen to Private Sleepy's instructions?
Did we get the Sky Shard?
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
the Sky Shard is in the other direction. Let's go out the other way. See if it's over there. Pete, follow me. Where are you going?
I'm just looking around, man.
Are you going back? Oh.
Yeah, the heat sink is a aluminum block with fins, Dan.
Yeah, I cleaned out all the fins with a Q-tip.
Nicely done, Dan. Yeah, because what that does, Dan, is it. Where are you, Dan? I need help. I'm going to die.
I'm on the way.
But yeah, what that does is it, did you take the fan off, Dan?
Yes.
Did you take off the fan? Yeah, he did. Yeah, Dan, I guess we want to go this way then?
No, Pete.
Huh? Behind you?
Huh?
I think we need to go ahead, Dan. And to the left, they'll come up
Pete,
over
that's
there.
where we came from.
No.
That's where we came from.
No, if we go ahead over here and take a left. Get off of me, god damn it.
You know what, maybe you're right, Pete.
I think I am right, Dan.
We came in through the bottom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we came in through the bottom of the map,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think I was gonna go this way originally, but then I started following you this way, so I must have got it mixed up and somehow.
You are right, Dan. You got mixed up. But yeah, they have Skyrim on VR now. PlayStation VR. I wonder how that is. Dan, are you still there? Yeah, this is the new Skype noises. Yeah, I'm breaking up. We're all breaking up, Dan, unfortunately. I don't know if you're breaking up. Yeah, you know what? This fucking Skype, I swear to God. Next time, if Paul's not around, we might go to Discord, Dan. We'll try it again. Because Discord's good. Here's the Sky Shard, Dan.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you did? Oh, Private Sleepy thinks it's your connection, Dan. It might be. I don't know. Oh, you bought the PSVR? How is it, man? I'm not getting into that VR stuff, man. It's crazy. My brother wants to get this. It's called Star Wars Battles or some shit like that, where it's you get to fight, like you get to hold a lightsaber, and you got like this VR thing, and it's I forget what the hell it's called. Star Wars like Warriors or some shit like that, Dan. And you get to fight Darth Maul. You get to shoot up stuff in like you're in this spaceship. It's kind of cool, but not.
Do you wear a helmet?
Yeah, you have to wear like a VR helmet. It pretty much works where it's like, when am I gonna do a VR game? I don't know, man. I don't like the 3D shit, so I don't know. Not that it's shit, but when the 3DS stuff came out, I couldn't take that stuff, man. It hurt my eyes. I can't imagine what the VR would be like. I would love to, dude. If I could, I would love to do that. I would. Oh my god! If a Dragon Quest game supported VR, I would try. I would try it out. Oh god, yeah, I'd probably try it out. It'd be kind of cool to like kill a slime or something. Yeah, I guess I would try it out at that point. But like right now, VR is just like out of my range. It's like something. But I guess I would try it out. I would set up a. I probably would set up a camera. I could probably do that where I'd set up a camera so you could see me walk around like an asshole trying to play some VR. You know. Yeah, but yeah, Abel, I'd probably get one if Dragon Quest support. If one of the Dragon Quest games supported it, I guess I would. I just honestly don't think it's ready yet. It's in like the toddler stages, or the like baby stages of VR. It's gonna get better. Augmented reality, I think, is the way it's going. Augmented reality, like if anyone's ever played Pokemon Go, that's what I would imagine it's like. Dan, are you there? Hello, Dan.
You broke up again.
Yeah, I think it's both of us. I think it's Skype.
Pete, you're a robot.
Dan, I can barely hear you. You know what, Dan?
Hello?
Dan. Dan.
Yes.
I'm going to travel to your primary residence. And I think we're going to be done for the night because Skype's being a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, next week we might try Discord. Why not, right? If no one else is around, why not, right?
Sure.
Maybe we won't have this problem. You still have Discord, right?
I could put back on it if I don't. I think I might have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what you could always do, Dan, if you really want, is you could plug in your mixer and a mic in your mic in your headset or whatever, right? And then plug the mixer into your computer, and you can use that.
Well, I'm kind of I used to use my old mixer, and I feel like my computer couldn't handle the mixer and the game at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
Even now with this new computer?
Uh-huh.
Really?
I don't think I ever played this game on my other computer.
Yeah, well, maybe we should try it, then. We gotta give it a go. Yeah, because then it would be like you don't have to worry about having it plugged into your phone, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And you have everything plugged into your computer. Look, yeah. I'm sitting in your thing. It's kind of nice. Life is like a box of chocolates.
You're sitting in what?
I'm sitting in I'm in your house right now. Or not in your house, but on your bench. Oh. On your property.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, right?
Oh, you're all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm all the way up here, Dan. Yeah, you got a cool house, Dan.
Thanks. It took me a while to save up the money to make this thing.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine.
This is the cheaper of the mansions.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's got the best name, I think. Stay moist.
Yep.
You know? Because everybody loves the word moist, apparently. Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, that's right, Private Sleepy. I didn't even think about that. Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan Taylor. Lieutenant Dan ice cream. Ah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing Ready Player One. Anybody else looking forward to seeing that movie? I'm looking forward to seeing Star Wars. I mean, my expectations aren't really high. I'm looking forward to it as like just I'm gonna go see it, but like and like try not to expect something super duper. But I'm just going in there to be like, all right, this is gonna be a decent Star Wars movie. And if it ends up being better than I expected, I'll be pretty pumped. But I'm going in there and be like, okay, there's a capable filmmaker making a movie, Star Wars movie. All right, this is gonna be all right, I think.
Who's directing this one?
This is Ryan Johnson or something. I forget what he directed before, but he's pretty good.
Who made the last one? J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, and then J.J. Abrams is gonna do the final one apparently, because they had a guy, and then he like left over creative differences or some shit like that. So yeah. Hey Dan, I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
And there we go. This is how we end, Dan. We're gonna literally end the game, end the stream with us just sitting down looking at trees and shit. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's come over here and we'll go to the logo. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the stream. Ready for picture. Yeah, what do you mean ready for picture, Private Sleeping? You want me to like do a screenshot of us sitting here or something? Because I will. I mean, I could try to figure something out.
I think if you just hit print screen, and then you can paste it into Paint.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Why not, right?
Mhm.
And then here's what we'll do, Dan. I'll put a thing on there. Sit down. Sit down, me. There we go. Alright, so here's what I'll do. And then I'll let's do this, like two old ladies sitting here on the bench here.
Those look like comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
My feet hurt.
Alright. That and that. There we go. And you know what I'll do? I'll put that song on there. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Yeah. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me to the end. That's not the best picture.
Who sings that?
I don't know. But that's from The Courtship of Eddie's Father, apparently.
Hmm.
Let's see. Let's see if I can take a quick picture here. How about that? I don't know what angle's better. Oh, you're looking at me. Let's see. Have a seat, Dan. Let's take a picture here. Alright, once one of us is looking at each other. Look, damn it.
Should I be looking at you?
How you do that? How did you do that?
You put the cursor on the person, and then your character looks at him.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wish I could... Oh, wait. Maybe I can do that. Oh, there we go. How about that? We'll just sit together like that. Oh, yeah, nice. What am I gonna fucking... What am I making my move? I think my character's making a move on you, Dan. Now, my character might be gay, but I am not gay. Alright. Let's go into Paint and see what we can do here. Paint. Yeah, did you hear they got rid of Paint, but then they brought it back because so many people were bitching about it?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
When did this happen?
Control V. There we go. There we go.
Did it work?
Yes, it did. Let me crop out a nice chunk of this, and then we'll leave it at this. We'll leave it at this. Best buddies for life. Best friends. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted. Yeah. He said, ready for a picture, and then you can take one of you sucking each other. Good stuff. Nice. Now, let's see. How can I... I want to add... oh, no. You know what? I got rid of the... Here's what I'll do. We'll call this scene 4. I can't even spell people. I'm sorry. I am tired. Scene 4. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. Image. I'm going to call it besties. Or best. I'm just going to put best. Because I don't have all day. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person. And there we go. Boom, here we are. Besties sitting on a thing, gonna give each other handies. That's how we do it.
Yay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll add some font to the next one, and maybe that's how we'll start off the stream called Besties. And here we go, right here. This is us. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining us on the stream tonight. Let's see. I have been the great Kenshin1913, along with the great Ghostyfilms.
Good night, everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us once again on another Sunday stream. Next week, hopefully, we'll have some more people. But I want to let you know to have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your life.
Yay.